It had been a long, peaceful weekend at the cabin, away from the bustle of city life. The fresh air, the crackling fire, and the quiet calm of the forest had been the perfect remedy to reset. My brother and I had decided to head up for some downtime, but little did I know, the weekend was about to take a sharp turn into chaos, thanks to Karen, the HOA president. Karen had been a thorn in my side for years. She took it upon herself to enforce all the rules of the neighborhood with a level of control that bordered on obsessive. From ridiculous fines for minor infractions to micromanaging everyone's property, she had everyone on edge. When I bought the cabin, I had a feeling she'd come knocking sooner or later, and I wasn't wrong. This time, though, she came with a vengeance. It started when Karen sent me a letter claiming I violated some nonsensical HOA regulation about maintaining the aesthetics of my property. She demanded I make changes within a week or face a fine. I ignored it, knowing full well I wasn't doing anything wrong. But Karen didn't like being ignored. A few days later, I was sitting on the porch with my best friend, Charlie, a retired Army general who had just arrived for a visit. We were reminiscing about old times, laughing and enjoying the day when we heard the unmistakable sound of someone banging on the front door. I opened it to find Karen, her face red with fury, standing there with two uniformed officers. "Open up. You're under arrest for defying HOA orders," she shouted, her hand resting on her hip like she owned the place. Before I could respond, she barged through the door with the officers close behind. But what Karen didn't know was that Charlie wasn't just a retired general. He was also a highly decorated one with a reputation that extended far beyond his time in the military. Without missing a beat, Charlie stepped forward, his military demeanor taking over. He flashed his ID to the officers, who froze in place. "I think there's been a mistake," Charlie said calmly, "and I suggest you listen very carefully." Karen's face went pale as she realized who she had just tried to drag into this mess. The officers, now visibly nervous, backed off, and one of them muttered an apology before they quickly left. Charlie turned to Karen, his expression stern. "You should have read the room, Karen," he said, as he escorted her out of the cabin. She didn't say another word as she left, knowing she had just messed with the wrong person.